Hello everyone, welcome back. And I know it's been a very long time, it's just personal things, but yeah. Starting off back off with one of the newer things I got is the Magic Square video team, MS-29. It's a 3-pack with a lot of weapons. You can hear them all in the box on that side, then the back, all 3 of them, and the camera, and then their side profile, bottom stuff. Real quick, so y'all can. Got my table. Table still works. I love that thing. But yeah, just all the thing, Magic Square, side profile, Magic Square, Magic Square, Magic Square. Yeah, basically it. Alright, so take the table out. We'll unbox this. Alright. So now let's unbox this whole set. And I already have opened it and everything, but let's see what it all comes with. So out of the box, you get all 3 components. They're all the reflector, and then all of their accessories. Right there. The instructions, I already know how to do this, so don't need that. And then, and then the 3 collector cards. So this one is Shutter. This one is Lens, and then that one is Webcam. I know that because on the back, all 3 cards, it highlights who is who, which I think is very nice. So if you care to use their Magic Square names, you know which is which. I just call them all Reflector because I'm pretty sure that's what it is in the show. But yeah, box, we're done. Done the box. Yeah, just opening the packaging, you just slide the shell up. That's done. And there we have everything. So we get the 3 figures, which we'll look at in a second. Put those there. And all their accessories. And it is a lot of stuff. But yeah. So it comes with the lens extension for camera mode, which splits in half for robot mode accessories. We'll just put that back together. Put that to the side. And this is like the flash or for the camera mode, which also splits in half. It does stuff for robot mode. Then you get 3 of these little knives. I'm trying to hold them on once. It's not working. But yeah, you get 3 of these little knives, which I think look quite cool. Yeah, 3 little knives. You get 3 rifles. Also, try to hold all these at once. 3 rifles, which look very nice. Personally, I think they look great. Then this little blaster holder thing. It's mainly for camera mode, but you can have them hold it with this little handle. But yeah, get that clamshell out of the way. So we'll go off over robot mode and all of the accessories and how to use them in robot mode, but then we'll go into transformation. So like I said, 3 rifles, 3 knives, the gun piece, the camera extension splits in half. So does this. There was just an extra step that I wanted to show off. So you split it in half, and then you have to rotate this front piece around to expose little missile tips. That's one half. Do the same thing on the other side. Just flip it around, and they become little missile pods. But yeah, all of the figures are the exact same, other than their faces. With this one's got a little bit of a smirk. But these all look very nice. I like how these look much better than the New Age ones, because I have looked at those, and these just are more aesthetically pleasing to me. But yeah, this one got a little smirk. This one is just a normal chest, and this is what the backpack looks like. For the middle one, it's got a different face. It's got the little camera and belly button, and the backpack is a little different. Then this one, it's got a similar face to this one, but the backpack is similar to that one because these 2 are mirrors of each other, because of how they transform. They're both on the outsides, so they're the parts. So these parts, flip up. These parts are mirrored on that one, so they look like this. On this one, flip it on the back. The parts are mirrored, like even where the hinges and stuff, they're just mirrored because they're on opposite sides. But yeah, you can, and then you can take the guns and peg them in to the tabs. It's more for the transformation, but what these holes are really for the knives, you can peg the knives in like so, like all the way around, like all three. But warning, it is quite difficult when you get further, so I suggest taking your thumb, if you have some nail, just getting at that edge and just pushing it as far as you can get it, and just do that for all three of them. It's kind of difficult, but just gotta mess with it for a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna do that for all the knives so I don't have to do it later, and I'm gonna gear up the 3 figures so you can just see what some of the things you can do. So here are just some things you can do with all their accessories. Of course, you can just give them the rifles and just have the camera focus on the man. I'm always so weird about focusing. But yeah, you can just give them 2 rifles, and this one personally is my favorite because I like his head sculpt the most, and his backpack is relatively secure, and there's no like tabs hanging out off the back like that. That one. But yeah, with their shoulder pieces and whatnot, you can still use most of the arm, but it just like how they combine together is how you tap it in to the shoulder, and just like with him, you can also tap it in to the waist if you so desire. But yeah, and then the same thing with the missile pods. You can put the missile pods on the shoulders, or then these on the waist, or mix match it however you want. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I like about this set, because there's just so much accessories. You can display them however you wish. Yeah. Let's just get rid of the rifles, and I'll show off articulation, because they're all the same except for the backpacks and base sculpt. So the articulation wise, they have a ball joint head. You can they have a cutout, so you can look all the way up. As you can see, it's got some slight tilting ish. Then ball joint in the elbow for full 360 and hour 90, and do transformation, a slight butterfly joint, bicep rotation, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and ball joint in the wrist for rotation and bend, do transformation. Waist rotation, and then ab crunch, like skink forward that far, back that far, out that far. They have a thigh swivel and double jointed bend at the knees for 180, which I think is really nice. And I love seeing how flat the legs are for being double jointed. It's awesome. So there's a ball joint in the foot for tilts. You can like pull it out for more tilting. Like you can turn it, tilt it, rock it, and the toe can articulate and do transformation. Yeah, that's basically it for transformation. So I'm gonna transform all the accessories for y'all to see, and then we'll transform the figures. So all the transformation for the accessories is basically, except for all of this, for that is just how they came out of the box. You just want to take the 2 tabs and 2 slots and just push them back together like that. That's done. Put that off to the side. With the missile pods to turn them back into the flash, not the actual character, the thing for the picture taking. You're gonna flip the missile pods back in, so you have the lined side, and just connect them. That's that. Then with this, if you don't have the knives already in this piece, put them in there. Remember, you're gonna have to like use your put your pointer fingers underneath use your nails and just push as hard as you can to get them as far down as you can. And then with the guns, make sure the handle is pointing like toward the center, and just like angle them like this and put them in, and they're pretty secure. Once you get the knives all the way down, the guns are pretty secure in there. You can do the guns first, but yeah. But as you'll see in a second, you don't have much room for your thumbs, for your fingers, to access the little edge where you can, like, I mean, you can, but it's much more difficult. So I do the knives first, then just slip the guns in later. But yeah, that can stand because it becomes a stand. Yeah, that's all the accessories. And now for the figures, starting off with this one. Most of them, like I said, the transformation is the same. It's just the back piece that is all different. But the middle one, the arms are slightly different, but that's it. So for this one, you want to fold the hands back and push the arms in, compress, and then flipping it around, you want to fold this all the way up and bring these panels, extend them all the way out and bring them down to the side, just like that. Don't forget this tiny one, just like that. Then rotate this to the side to allow clearance for the head to fold all the way back. So there's two ways to do the head. You can do it like this, or there's another like hinge where you can pull that down, put it like this. Because you can do this, but then the head is exposed, and personally I don't like that. So I just do it like this. And that's how I've always done it, and there's no problem in the transformation, and you don't see the little noggin at all, so it's much cleaner, which I personally like much better. So then after you do that, fold the arms in, and fold this piece, keep that actually folded to the side. Then with the legs, this back panel will untab. Then you want to rotate it around where the bigger gap is facing up. Bring it back down, make sure all the tabs go in the slots. Then with the foot, with the foot, take the toes and flip them 180. Push it in all the way. Same thing on this side. Push the toes in and flip the panel around. Then you want to combine the legs and bend them here first, which is much easier. And then fold them at the waist. And these back tabs will peg into the shoulders. Just like that. And then these tabs will go into the waist. The ball joints on the waist. Just like that. Just make sure everything's nice and flush. And there you have one of them. All done. And so none of the accessories go on him, so he is done. We'll do him next because he's fairly similar. Fold the hands in, compress the arms on both sides. Do the legs first just because, like that. It is this exact same like that one, except like I said, it's just mirrored. So you just gotta remember to flip it, but it's already flipped for you. So no need to worry about it. Fold it up and then just fold it this way because it's mirrored. Then, like I've been saying this entire time, it is mirrored, so just be on the opposite side. I'm gonna stop saying mirrored until it gets too annoying. But yeah, other than that, the transformation is exactly the same. And just bend the knees, bend at the waist, peg the back of the feet into the shoulders, peg the panels in, just like that, and then you're done. Except on this one, this piece goes into those lines right there. Just like that, and he's done. So now for this guy, he's actually a little bit simpler because he doesn't have as big of a backpack. So for him, you gotta fold the hands like this. No, was it? Yeah, yes, just like that. And you know what? We'll look at the instructions before I get it wrong. So with the instructions say he is is number B. So you want to fold the hands like that. Okay, so that means fold them like this. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so like that. Fold the hands like that, and then compress the arms. I'm double checking because how I'm not confident in it. Yeah, you want to fold them to where they look like this. They look like that, which is what we did. So we're good. We're good. Alright, then just take his backpack and bring it down and around like that. Take the head, fold it back, fold the arms in. Legs are the exact same as the other two. Fold the toes in, take the back leg panel, flip it around, all like that. And now don't combine the legs and flip them up because there's something we have to do first. So this little gap right there will fit over the top of this piece, like that. It kind of just is friction. Not that stable, but it is what it is. And then this goes right there. Just kind of pushes in like that. Then with the legs, you want to pull them. So you want to bend them and pull them out like this. This is based off the instructions, what I'm doing. And then you want to take this and take it into the little gap in the, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there is a gap right there that y'all want to put this end piece into. Just like this. And then just fold it all up. But as you notice, it's kind of finicky. So you actually can combine the legs and tab them up, because that way everything is nice and tabbed in. It is where it's supposed to be. And this, just angle it back and just move it around until it tabs in for you. Just like that. Which is much easier to do. So yeah, that's done. So now, last thing to do for transformation is you gotta take this side first because of this piece goes on the bottom. But oh yeah, warning, guns do. The front one falls off the most because the camera is usually leaning forward. So just be warned. That at least on my copy it does that. But yeah, so you got 2 slots and a tab, and then 2 tabs and a slot that everything will just peg into. This just folds down like that, and then it's unbalanced. So same thing on this side, 2 tabs and a slot, 2 slots and a tab, and that just combines. Then on the top, 2 big tabs and 2 big slots, or like that. Then on the back, you want to push the camera together as you put it down, so those circles aligned. If you try just right, it's like you're seeing through the camera. It doesn't work that well through my camera, but yeah. But there you go. There is the video team, a.k.a. Relector, transformed in their camera mode. And I think they look quite nice, but yeah. Let me grab. But yeah, that's kind of it for camera. It just does that. You can just push the stand forward and take it off, so then the camera just sits on flat on the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna do the 360, and then before I forget, I'll do the comparisons with some newer figures that I haven't showed you yet. But then that's kind of it, and I'll end off the video. So yeah, here we have the full camera on the display base. Just do a quick 360. I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I think it looks quite nice for a legend scaled camera, and it like cleans up amazingly. There's very little robot kibble you can see. The main thing I'm complaining about is the arms right there, and then just all the waste at the bottom. But other than that, it looks fantastic. And I'm pretty sure this is about the same size that Relector is to like the other Transformers because I have watched most of the Generation 1 TV show, and in one of the scenes, Reflector transforms for a Skywarp, and it didn't have a stand, but he transforms and he like fits in palm of his hand, probably a little bit bigger, but I think Reflector was about this size to the other Decepticons, so like, random fact, but I'm almost 6 foot, so just totally random. But just to put in perspective, that they go from being as tall, little, like about 5 feet, to this small, is how much mass shifting they do in the cartoon, which is just insane, I think. But yeah, but I think this looks awesome for a camera. One thing I don't like is that this can easily fall off, or this can easily come untapped because it's no real like secure connection. Yeah, but some of the things I think is just funny. You can just untab all of that. But yeah, but I just think this is a really well figure, like, or a set of figures and accessories, and I'm definitely gonna keep this one and stick with this one and not the New Age one. But yeah, but also speaking of New Age, blooper in the actual video. But yeah, just taking the stand out of here so I got some room. Speaking of New Age, for the quick little comparison, because I forgot to earlier, is the New Age Constructicons, which I have all of them. I have all 6. I love these figures. They're freaking awesome. Yeah, just kind of a little perspective on how these guys look. Just in case y'all are wondering, yes, I have the frame as well. So yeah, got all the things. I'm gonna try to make videos or something about them. But yeah, but so that's kind of just a quick little scale. I'm gonna cut to them in robot mode, all of them for another scale, and then I'm gonna end off the video. So yeah, quick robot mode comparison before we get into the ending off. But real quick, I just wanted to show off that I love the engineering. Oh wait, this is not the figure that did that. It's this one. I love the way Magic Tour engineered the legs for them to go like this in robot mode, all like they get fatter towards the bottom of the leg, and like slender, and then you just rotate it and it becomes like a block for camera mode, which I think is very nice in engineering. But yeah, just that simple flip around is so neat. Yeah, that's kind of it. But yeah, I think they scale. I think these two, or all of these sets are great because these are really G1 like, and so are these. I think these 2 sets are really good for some G1, really good G1 looking Constructicons and the Reflector. But yeah, let's do the little end credit. So yeah, thank you for watching. That was my review for the Magic Square MS-29 video team, aka Reflector, and I think this is a very nice set. I have been taking him everywhere I go. But yeah, I just don't take the accessories because there's so many. There is 3, 6, there's like 10 accessories because 3 guns, 3 knives, the 4, so that's 11 because that piece. Yeah, like 10, 11, 12 accessories. I don't know, not really counting it right now. But yeah, great accessories, great figures, all around a great set for the price point, which I think was about like $50, $60, which is not terrible. But yeah, I also looked at the Diaclone like version, and those colors look really cool too, just like these because they're more G1 and they fit with my Constructicons better. But yeah, I would highly suggest you picking this set up if you are looking for a legend scaled Reflector to add to your collection. But yeah, but that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, apologies for the very late upload difference, but just I've been so busy with school and sleep schedule during the weekends is terrible. But yeah, finally glad to get a video out to you guys with a brand new set of figures. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.